Tonight on DFY Magic Themes, we're going to talk about making money in your web agency. Followed by Colin, followed by Stefan, and I'm sure Stuart as well. So, and I know others will pop in as we warm up tonight. Hope you're doing well. We're going to be talking about making money with your web agency and ideas with that. Lots more to come on DFY Live for you. Good evening, good afternoon, good morning, whatever time it is, wherever you are. Hello.
Happy Thursday.
It's not Thursday, it's Friday.
It's been Thursday all day for me.
You thought it was Thursday, didn't you?
Thank God you reminded me, because I would have missed the whole thing.
It's been a weird week for me, actually, because I've had all sorts of things on with the family and along with hospital appointments and events at schools and stuff. So it's been one of those weeks where you want to get lots done for work, but life gets in the way. And we always tell people, in the inner circle, life gets in the way sometimes, which is why with the accountability program, what we ask you to do is just go in and answer the questions. All right. Now, if you go into the accountability program and you answer the question, you add your own option on there. We are going to remove them, not to be rude, because we have those questions in there for a reason. And the poll is set up in a way, it's meant to be set up so you can't add your own answers, right? But it's set up in a way that it reports back the scores. So you add your own option in there, it doesn't add that score to the system, all right? And it doesn't register you inside of the system to say that you've been accountable. So on the latest post that I've gone and put in there with a yes or no answer, please answer yes or no. All right, that's all we're asking you. Otherwise,
is it that hard?
Well, the thing with us, I've automated a lot of that system, so I don't have to keep going back and check in. So when you say yes or no, right, it registers onto a spreadsheet of mine, so I know who said yes and who said no, right? And the question was quite simple. Are you up to date? Have you completed the weeks? Are you ready for week number 5? It's not to catch you out. It's not to say you've been doing nothing, because we know you are working at this. It's to show an indication onto our spreadsheet of where you're at. That's all it is, right? And so that way, then, when you get to the end of week 5 and all that content's in there, and you've got access to it, at that point it stops, right? And until everyone's done it, as everyone finishes at that point, we're gonna be asking you to submit a support ticket with a few details, bits of information that we want. And then guess what? When you've answered that question, you get upgraded to the accountability VIP program. You get moved into that. So anyone who hasn't done the work before, right, you'll be waiting until you have done it. So when you're knocking on my door and going, Steve, Robert, can I have access to the VIP program? We go, yeah, that's fine. Pop a support ticket in and supply this, and this information, so we know where you're at. So it's going to be interesting to see the ones that have taken action and where everyone's at.
Well, in speaking to people during the week about different things that come up, right? And definitely life gets in the way all the time. There's always something that can halt your progress from moving on a goal or on something that was the highest priority in the world. And when family matters and something comes up, that I don't care what you're doing, the priority just changed, right? Now we went from working on something, to my family matters the most and I need to help them get something done. Now, you have to set your own limits, levels, whatever, of what you're going to do and not do, because it's your time frame of getting things done that you need to get done for your agency or your business or wherever you're at. And that being said, take care of family first. But remember, if that took time away from you getting to something done, you need to somehow figure out how to get that time spent again to get completed. The accountability program isn't to put you in a dunk tank every week at the end of the week. And if you're not done with that milestone, that you're going to be dropped in freezing cold water. We're not doing that. We're trying to make you accountable to get to the end goal of having the agency built, which is my segue to why we're talking tonight about how do you make money with a web agency?
And the first part to that, Robert, is have you frozen, Robert?
Nope.
That's what I was going to. I thought, what's going on? Look at that. He's playing tricks on me now. He is. No, but the thing with making money is you need that window, right? And your window to your business is your agency website. It's like setting up a shop in a town centre somewhere, and you say, okay, you know what? I'm going to do a lovely sweet shop with cakes and other stuff in it and all sorts, and I'm gonna do my best to build this business up, and you buy all the goods in at home. You've got all these lovely sweets stored away, ready to go, and you don't go and buy the shop. And you go and you say to your friend, "Oh, I'm going to make it soon. Why? Well, I've got all these lovely sweets I've spent the last 6 months buying in, and all these cakes, and I'm gonna be the best shop in the world." Yeah, have you bought a shop? No. Are you going to? Yeah, I will next week. And then 2 months later, oh yeah, I'm going to buy that shop. Don't worry, I will get there. Don't worry. And then a year later, I will. And then 2 years later, the sweets have gone out of date. So you wasted time buying it. And it's the same in what we do. You need that agency website up and running. You need eyes on it. Today, we got a local burger van, and I know the guy that runs it very well. And I wandered down there and picked up some lunch for me and Donna, my partner. And while I was down there, I said, "How's business going?" It's okay. It's not great. Right now, he's on a main road, just off the side of a main road. And I said to him months ago, you need some signs on the main road, so when people are coming from the train station, they're going to see a sign saying snack bar next turning. And then coming from the other direction, you need a sign that way, pointing as well, saying snack bar next turning. And that way, there's people coming on, they're going to turn up and go, "Oh, there's a snack bar." And 3 months after I said to him, he still hasn't put the signs up, yet he's complaining he's got no business. He hasn't got a website. He hasn't got a GMB. He's done none of that, right? And I won't do it for free for him. No way. I don't want to do it for the food, because I know for the fact that if we did it for the food, that twice a week eating a burger van is not going to do my health any good. So he's got to spend money to make money. And his son, who was working with him, quit because he wouldn't listen to his son. He doesn't listen to me. There's some people you just can't help in life, unfortunately, with these things. Yet on the other side of it, I helped set up Rockin' Daddy's radio website, and their listener figures have shot up. They're doing better and better every minute online. They're getting more and more followers. They've set a Facebook group up on my recommendation. Lots of things are happening with that, and they're paying me to help them, and that's an exciting thing with it. So you've got
let me
to
add
have.
something to
I just
that.
finally say on that, you've got to have your shop window out there, which is your agency website. That's really important, and you've got to get it found locally.
I loved all of that statement that you were talking about. And the key word there, guys, if you heard it, was signs.
Yeah.
Everything Stephen just said here was about making signs, having signs, visual signs, right? And if you don't think that a website is a sign, then you're incorrect. Because having a website that people can find when they search. Now, if Stephen's agency was called Stephen's Agency, and I don't know who Stephen is, that's the wrong sign.
Mm.
If I don't know who Stephen is, I'm not going to search for Stephen. I'm not going to search for anybody. I'm looking for something. And that's what I'm going to go on Google and search for. The guy coming from the train station isn't looking for Joe's truck. He doesn't know who Joe is. But if you say there's a burger and fries for a certain amount of money and I'm hungry, that sign's going to get my attention. And I'm going to go check out what this is. Am I going to buy it? I don't know. But you got my attention. Everything we do, excuse me, is about getting attention. It's about getting the searcher or the person interested served up something about what you do. And it has to be done in a way that grabs their attention, pulls them in to inquire more. And in doing that, I urge any of you, whether you're in our accountability program, whether you're in DFI Magic Teams or not, I encourage any of you to look at your website. Go to the homepage. Look at it, not that you built it and you're proud as hell of it. Look at it as this person doesn't know who I am, what I do, what I stand for, and they see this page. Would that page ignite their curiosity enough to go to the next question, to go to the next image, to go to the next paragraph of text? Because if you didn't catch them in that split second that they landed there, they're gone. If you didn't catch them in the search result by the meta tag and title that you put for your description for Google, because that's what they saw first. They saw that information that Google served as a search result. If you didn't put in your Google business partner listing enough information to get them interested, they're gone. They're going to the next guy or they're going down the page. These are the signs. These are the first initial contact that you have a chance. And if there's just something that's missing, it's like looking up at the stars at night in the pitch black, right? If one of those stars twinkles, it catches your attention compared to the other 10,000 that are there, right? It's your chance to get that attention. It's your sign in front of the people that would be interested in what you do in your web agency. Now, in Done For You Magic Teams, we're talking about helping service businesses attract customers to bring them into a service that they need done. And we talk about it all the time, bleeding neck problems, right? The bleeding neck problem is the problem that I need help right now. I don't care how much you charge. I just want to know when you can be here. So all of these things are what make a web agency stand out, so that when they're searched, when that person is looking for something, you give them that answer, right? So let's say the bleeding neck problem is a toilet won't flush, a toilet's overflowing, a pipe leak, right? Something is happening bad. And your plumbing website talks about, well, you can schedule an appointment. We'll be there in 2 to 4 weeks. You're out of the game. The next guy's going to say 24-hour service. We can be there. You know, who are they going to call? The guy that's going to give you 4 weeks, or I can be there right now. They're going to call the guy that says what they want to hear. I need somebody right now. I'm calling him. It's these are the things that you have to really think about in your web agency, in your websites, in anything that you do online, your advertisements. They have to catch the viewer and the searcher with the topic, with the information that they want. You know, the car salesman is going to tell you what you want to hear to get you to sit in the car, right? And let the car sell you that you want to buy it. It's an emotional response. And they know that. So that's what they're going to do. They're going to do everything in their power to get you to sit in that car. Take it for a test ride. And they're not telling you to smell it, but they know once you sit in that new car and you smell it and you feel that seat on your butt, that you're going to want that car. Because you had an interest. You had an emotional desire. Otherwise, you wouldn't have showed up at the car place. Right? Why do we go to a car dealer? Because we have an interest. We want a car. Can we afford it? Maybe not.
You're going to find a way.
I don't know about you, Steve, but I don't like to go to car dealers because I know I'm going to want one. And if I can't afford to buy it, I'm not going to go there. Right?
Yeah.
Because what is a car salesman trained to do? They're trained to sell you a car.
Yeah.
And they know what emotional tags, signs to give you to put you in the mood to start that. Well, I can talk to my manager, and my manager can talk to the branch manager, and the branch manager can talk to the national manager, and we're going to go through every manager there is until we get to the next guy that happens to be in the booth next door to him to say, this is a great deal. This is the best deal we can give you.
Yeah.
Right. And they're going to wear you down because they know the signs. They know the emotions. They know the process.
I've got a funny story about a car dealer, but I'm going to tell it on the Inner Circle. I want to, in the chat in Zoom, put one in the chat if you want to see something really exciting. Let's see how many ones we get. Just to make sure you're all paying attention. One from Laurie, one from Ivan, one from Stefan, Stuart. Everyone's going 111. That's great. So I'm gonna switch over to my desktop and show you this amazing thing. That what a shame! Only the Inner Circle members are going to get to see. Oh darn, Robert!
Sign everywhere, sign.
See everyone, all in the free groups next week. Or you can join the Inner Circle by going to CFIMatching.com/live for you. That's number